Alright, Timeworks has just released a video called All YouTube Play Buttons Ever. And it's a pretty comprehensive list because it's not just Silver Award, Gold Award, Diamond Award. It's all the different variations of all the different awards. So I thought we could watch this video and keep count of how many of each variation I've actually had. So we will actually know what JackSucksAtStuff is missing from his Play Button collection. Okay, I'm ready. Here we go.
What are YouTube play buttons and how many are there? In this video, I'm just going to go over all of the YouTube play buttons. We're going back to basics because there's so many concepts of play buttons and fake play buttons out there. In this video, I'm just going to show you them all. I kind of contributed to all the fake play buttons.
Yeah, me too, to be fair. What the hell's that pink thing up there, you know? What's this? Who knows? Maybe we'll find out in this video.
So the very first YouTube play button is the silver play button.
Silver play button! Got a lot of them, got far more of them than most. Got so many of them, in fact, that I now just stack them on top of each other to create a little tower. Yeah, we've really got carried away with the silver play buttons.
This is awarded to any channel that reaches 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And this is what the current version of it looks like today. It's just sort of one solid piece of silver. It's not real silver,
it looks
but
nice.
It has a
been a thing since 2018. It's a nice looking design. I like it.
Cool mirror and some text for 100,000. But there's actually been 6 editions of this award that I could find. So the first one was introduced in 2013 or 14.
Okay, I have that one. Kai, 1 of 23. Ding sound effects. Great. Oh, sorry guys, you're getting distracted by my amazing clothing. Oh, is that the infamous Turd Boy mobile? I think it is. Oh, BMW Collection 1 Retro Pink coming very soon. Get in there. Anyway, sorry about that.
The channel started to get it early 2014, and this is what it looked like. It was this silver play button in a glass case. I believe it's real silver, and it has a YouTube logo on it and the channel name.
Yeah, I was told it's real silver, but I kind of feel like that might just be a rumor, you know? Because it doesn't say real silver on it anywhere. It is not real glass, though. People think that the play buttons are glass. They're actually all plastic. Can we also acknowledge that mine arrived looking grubby? Look at all the marks on it. It's obviously been wiped with a cloth, but like not properly. They should have gone first and then wiped it. Oh, that looks disgusting what I've done there. Kind of a bit naff that. You know, this was a big deal for me. But anyway, let's say the next version.
2016, the second edition came out, where it's pretty much the same thing except the plaque part has pointy edges instead of round.
This one, I only learned about like a few months ago. Very in-between stage. Not many people have, and I do not have this one. That's a sound effect. Edit Kai, please. Thank you. Am I bothered about getting this one? Not really. I have enough silver play buttons at this point, let's be honest.
And then the third edition was later in 2016.
Right, that one I do have. It's over there now. It is under my Guinness Book of World Records. Is this the video where I got that one? I think so. Yes, this is the one. Oh my god, look at my webcam quality. Why, Jack? Why did you take so long to buy this bloody camera? Spends thousands on random old play buttons that no one really cares about every month. Yet takes 7 years to buy one £500 camera. Anyway, yes, the yellow swallow play button. It's in the play button stack these days because my wall got full, but we've got it. That's a ding.
Where they changed the red logo to white. And then the fourth edition in 2017 is pretty much the same thing again, but like the only difference is the thickness of the frame.
Very thick.
Like the third edition has a little bit of a thinner frame compared to the fourth edition, which is a little bit thicker.
Do I have that one? Yes, kind of. That silver play button was originally this silver play button, but obviously, Jack, your top and your play button, they match so well. But either way, yes, technically, I have that silver play button. I think I bought it off Josh Capranos, but I've obviously heavily customized it and turned it into the don't subscribe 1 mil plaque. But that still counts.
Then the friggin' 5th edition is pretty much
as if there's another one. Wait, do I have that one instead of that one? Because they're so ridiculously similar.
The exact same thing, with the only difference being the new YouTube logo instead of the old one.
Let's find out. Let me find the old video. I don't even know what to type in. Okay, here we go. It is the old YouTube logo. So yes, I've never had this one, but we did have the one before it.
And then the 6th edition is the one we know today. That's a lot of silver play buttons.
That is a lot of silver play buttons. So we've had 1, 2, 3, and 4 out of 6, which I'm satisfied with. I'm not bothered about anymore. Some of these often come up on eBay and people tweet me like really excited about it, but they're always on for like thousands of dollars, and it's just not worth it at this point anymore. If I could get one for, you know, a couple $100 or something, I'd be well up for it. But me getting a random very specific silver play button these days wouldn't do that well in a video. Anyway, let's move on to gold.
The gold play button.
Beautiful.
This award is given to channels that surpass 1 million subscribers.
We got a few
YouTube.
Of these.
And there are 5 editions of this award. Basically, it has always looked like the silver play button, but bigger. No matter what edition, it's always been the silver play button, but bigger and gold. This play button was introduced at VidCon 2012.
Mad. YouTube history.
I believe was actual gold and was massive. It again, like the silver play button, was this huge award inside of a glass case.
Okay, infamously, we finally, after a long time, managed to get that very award. So it's right there. There's our ding sound effect. Very nice. Timeworks said real gold. It's real gold plating. It says 24 karat gold plating on the inside of it. It's not solid gold, as that would be very, very expensive. But the fact that it's gold plating is still very, very epic.
The second edition was pretty much the same thing.
There's something really ugly about this one, isn't there? Is it just me that just finds that ugly looking? I don't know what they got wrong. It's just the button bit is just so wide. Why'd they make the button so wide? This version in particular, there's one fella that is desperate to get it shifted on eBay. You see the listing go down and then it comes back up like a couple of weeks later and it's always on for like $6,000. And I've tried with him a few times, he just doesn't want to go any lower than that, which, you know, that's fair enough. But for me personally now, it's just absolutely not worth that kind of money. I think there was definitely a point in 2020 where I got a bit carried away and I feel like I'm largely responsible for inflating the second-hand play button market. We made stuff too expensive. I paid far too much money for some of the things behind me and I'm glad that I've chilled out slightly. Anyway.
Tinier because it was expensive to create these things. Yeah. And again, the edges in the
there he is.
Dan
TDM
has round. The third edition was a little bit of a cleanup. You know, the frame looks a little bit nicer and the YouTube logo instead of red is now white.
Yeah, I like that one. That one I've got. I don't have it up anymore just because there's no room for it, but we did get that one. Or maybe it was the next one. Let's check. There it is. I was proud of that thumbnail. It took me absolutely ages because every aspect of that is fake. When you actually look, you can see those are not Mr. Beast's hands. You can see that that is not the play button that he was originally holding. Same with PewDiePie. It took me ages to put that together, and it doesn't even look that good actually when I look at it. Okay, let's have a watch. Inside this box is the biggest YouTube... How many times have I started a video with inside this box? Let's say it, Jack. Let's say it. Which play button version is it? Let's get the big reveal. Here we go. BGH Music. So they basically just reached out to me because they were a kind of fan of the channel and they had a few channels with over 1 million subscribers, so they were happy to let this play button in particular go. I know they still have an OG gold. Anyway, yes, it's the old YouTube logo. So this is the one that we've got.
Cool. Now the fourth edition was released,
this one,
I believe.
We do not have. It is the same thing, but it's just the new logo. And once again, not something that I'm bothered about getting.
And then finally, edition number 5, the current one today.
How many of them do we have? Just the 2 still? We've had those 2 now for, what, 2.5 years or something? October 2019, I hit 1 million subscribers and I got Skeppy's play button around that same time. Yeah, it is weird to think I've had that play button and that play button so much longer than most of the others.
The big blob that's not in a glass case that every channel gets.
It looks cool. It's very slick design. It's a lot more practical than that hunk of whatever it is.
Next YouTube play button is the diamond play button.
Got one of them.
This play button was introduced at VidCon 2015 and is awarded to any channel that surpasses 10 million subscribers. It's this huge diamond looking play button. There's no frame at all. It arrives in this cool black case. And it's almost like this big piece of like glass or metal or something that you can display. It looks really cool. It looks diamond. And I believe there's only been 2 editions of this.
He's done his research as time works. I thought he wasn't going to get the 2 editions. But yes, our diamond play button at the moment, just down there.
The old YouTube logo, and then of course the second one being the one with the new YouTube logo.
Yes, so I have the new YouTube logo. I do not have a diamond play button with the old YouTube logo, and I imagine I probably never will. But I assume most YouTubers that hit 10 million subscribers probably don't want to get rid of their original 10 million subscriber diamond plaque, which is fair enough.
Moving on from there, this is where the debate begins. There is the Ruby play button, also known as the custom play button. So it's not really confirmed if these play buttons are still in production or not.
Something so iconic about PewDiePie's 50 million Brofist award. I kind of want to lick it. I mean, there's something really lickable about it.
Because YouTube is very selective with the channels that they give this award to. The first one ever was the first channel to reach 50 million in 2016, PewDiePie. And he got his in the shape of a logo, the Brofist.
This
video is when he coined the term Ruby play button, so that's why everyone calls it that, but it's not really called that. This award also came with 8 mini ones that have since been lost.
So sad.
50 million custom play button was given to T-Series in 2018.
I like how it's inspired by the PewDiePie award. You know, they've got like the same base.
Kind of looks like a 3D diamond play button where the centerpiece is sort of sticking out and it has T-Series logo inside of it. The next 50 million award was given to Conzilla in 2019. That's a weird one.
Like I said in the YouTube short, it looks more like a cake than a 50 million award. Why is it designed like that?
This one definitely looks way different. It's like a black circular award with sort of
a cake, man.
Ruby crystal on the inside, and it has their channel name on the outside. And then finally, the fourth and last 50 million subscriber award was given to
What the hell is that? This is the award they gave to the creators of Baby Shark for hitting 50 million subscribers, and it's a very Baby Shark themed award. This feels like it should have been an award for Baby Shark becoming the most viewed YouTube video of all time, rather than the creators of Baby Shark, Pinkfong, surpassing 50 million subscribers. Don't you think that would have made way more sense with this design? Because you look at how epic these 50 mil awards are, and then you look at this thing. What the hell's that, you know? I mean, I like it, but it just doesn't compare to the 50 mil awards, does it?
Pinkfong in 2021, you know, Pinkfong's the channel that made Baby Shark, which is the most viewed video on YouTube. Now this award is blue with like a yellow-ish shark fin at the top, so this one sort of shows that this is really not the Ruby play button and is the custom award.
It's also interesting, they gave that to Pinkfong last year, whereas so many other YouTube channels have surpassed 50 million subscribers and not been given one. Mr. Beast, for example. Why on earth would YouTube not give Mr. Beast an official 50 mil award? Seems like a real shame, you know?
Now there is another award that is for Blackpink. This one is actually not a Ruby play button, although it was given to them around the time they hit 50 million subscribers. This was actually an award for the show,
count.
which is, I don't know, like just something they did. So this is actually not
looks
a 50
cool,
million
doesn't it?
award,
It looks
which
very
kind of
cool.
sucks. So out of the 34 currently eligible channels, only 4 have them.
Only 4? I didn't realize it was that few. YouTube, you gotta give everyone one. I get like not given maybe like a Music Vivo channel one or something. Can't be given Pinkfong one if Mr. Beast doesn't get one.
Hasn't been consistent with it, and these channels haven't publicly announced that they got one or not, which prompted YouTubers like Mr. Beast to have to create their own. So this one isn't even official, but it still looks cool. And then from there, the final YouTube play button is the 100 million subscribers.
Hey, oh, hang on, that looks familiar. What? How the bloody hell have I got that? I still can't believe that.
Award, the Red Diamond play button. This award was introduced in 2019 and was given to PewDiePie and T-Series for passing 100.
Ooh.
Basically, it looks like a diamond play button, but instead it's black
well.
and red, with the inside crystal being like an actual rare crystal made in France, which actually makes this like super valuable, also considering that there's only 3 known ones in the world.
Yeah, very rare, very valuable. You want to keep good care of that. If you're transporting that, you want to always make sure it's extremely well packaged, you know?
There are more channels with over 100 million, but we've only ever seen T-Series, PewDiePie, and then the third one put in a museum in Paris, which is probably now owned by Cocomelon.
It is no longer in that museum in Paris, which is a real shame, because I would have loved to go visit it. But hey, who cares, because it's got my own one now anyway.
Any confirmation if any other channels have received this one, but it is an official YouTube play button. So that's
so cool.
And so that is all the YouTube play buttons, except we're omitting one. This one bugs me. This one was given to America's Got Talent.
I'm with you on this one, Timeworks.
For 20 million subscribers, and it looks like a 20 million subscriber play button. You know, it's triangle like the play button.
It looks
except
epic.
It was only ever given to one channel ever in 2021. And this one makes absolutely no sense. I hate that it exists because no other channel has a 20 million award, but it's technically a real play button, so you kind of have to include it, even though, look, I hate it. I don't like that this exists.
Yeah, I agree. How are YouTube making one official 20 million award, giving it to America's Got Talent for passing 20 million subscribers? That's fine. But what about all the other channels? There's like 100 that have passed 20 million subscribers. How can they give America's Got Talent, which is primarily a mainstream TV show, a 20 million subscriber play button, but not give a channel like Mr. Beast, who started from YouTube the whole time, a 50 mil award? Like, I understand why they'd give the 20 million award to America's Got Talent. Because, you know, it's good publicity, bringing more people to the website and stuff. That's fine. But if they're doing that, give everyone eligible a 20 million or 50 million award. You can't just be producing a one-off like that.
These aren't real YouTube play buttons, so they don't really count, but, you know, honorable mentions like Seth Everman's 1 million like comment award,
if it was made by YouTube,
YouTube
it kind of
NFTs
counts,
that they were
doesn't it?
giving out to creators, or like the
I really wanted one of them.
Rewind play button seen
that
on
would have
YouTube
been nice.
Rewind. There's also the silver and gold letters.
Hey, there I am. We have those. Get those dinged. Get in there. They're cool. I like those. Interestingly, though, they do actually still just have the old letter, because it was updated like a year ago, so YouTube and Society Awards have been a little bit slow there.
And then there's also the Diamond Team Award with 2 editions of this, one with the big like diamond play button triangle.
We do have that one. That's the one we've got. We have the 2nd edition. Probably a bit dusty at this point because it doesn't get too much love, but look at that. It's got my name on and everything. We got really lucky managing to get this because it's reserved for channels with 10 million subscribers. So the fact that we got one with our name on, very epic. It is technically the 2nd version though. I would have much preferred the 1st edition one. I just think that looks a little bit cooler because the centerpiece is very reminiscent to scale of the diamond play button centerpiece. So we're probably not going to ever be able to get one of those. That's the kind of thing I would still be interested in because I think that's pretty cool.
These awards you can actually purchase yourself once you are eligible. So
hey, it's me again.
There's also the very old 2007
hey, it's me again.
Awards play buttons that Jack Sucks at Life went into.
Yes, we do not have one of those. Very rare. There's only about 8 13 of those original YouTube awards. They're so cool and funny looking. It spins, it rotates. These days I'm not as bothered about hoarding play buttons, but just getting to see them would be very, very nice.
A lot of other YouTube awards that aren't even mentioned in this video, but at least today we covered the core YouTube
look
play
at
buttons.
that.
And so yeah, those are all the YouTube play buttons ever. The complete list and the complete evolution of them. So yeah, if you enjoyed that and want to see more, click subscribe.
Yes, subscribe to Timeworks. We'll whack his link in the description. There's lots of videos about YouTube and YouTube play buttons. Thank you so much for watching. That's how many of those play buttons I've got out of a possible 23 or whatever it was. Will we get any more? Maybe, maybe not. You're just gonna have to subscribe to find out. Merch coming very soon. Looks absolutely epic. Stay tuned.